This is a spiritual guidance card for Aries for the Leo new moon. So your card is number 41, Soul Song. Wow, it's really time to show people who you are right now, and I mean that in a very concrete sense. No more imagining how things could be different or imagining how people might see you if you had the strength to stand up and really show everybody what you're made of, just what you're capable of, and lead others in a loving and new way. Remember that you are loved by heaven and you are so worthy, and Aries are such fantastic leaders. Step up, be that loving leader and do the things that you really care about now. This is a spiritual guidance card for Taurus for the Leo new moon. So Taurus, your card is number 7. Nothing has gone wrong. This is a theme right now. I feel a lot of you may be having difficult times at the moment or really struggling in some aspect of your life. And perhaps against your best intentions, things may not be going in the direction you thought they would be right now. Perhaps you have some extra challenges. Perhaps things are just harder than you thought they were going to be. And there's a huge amount of reassurance that comes through here that nothing's actually gone wrong. If things are feeling too difficult, or even if things are feeling too easy, or just traveling in a direction you weren't expecting right now, nothing's actually gone wrong. This is all part of your spiritual path, and all will be revealed soon. This is a spiritual guidance reading for Gemini for the Leo new moon, and your card is the Divine Masculine, number 32. So there's a lot of love and stability coming through to you right now, and a reminder that you don't always have to be the one that can see all sides of things. Sometimes it's okay to just make your decision and stick to it. And on that 32-5, there's a real request, I think, from the universe to use your wisdom when you think about things. Use that incredible mind that you have, that intelligence, to really bring more stability and kindness, but also passion to the world as well, because passion has very much been lacking in many people, and you can be that light for other people. This is a spiritual guidance card for Cancer for the Leo new moon, and your card is number 35, Light Beings. Wow, lots of beautiful loving energy coming through to you right now, and you may be picking up on it, you may be feeling it, you may be someone that thinks of yourself as a starseed as well, but there's a beautiful reminder here that even when things are dark or difficult in the world, there is so much light, and that's actually what we are made of ourselves. And on that beautiful numerology of 35-8, there's a reminder that everything is continuous, and even if things are dark, they will become light again. The light will return. When we are up, we will always end up being down at some point, and when we're down, we will always end up being up again. This is a spiritual guidance card for Leo for the Leo new moon, and your card, Leo, is number 16, Ask Your Soul. Now, I talked about in the main reading for the new moon about how we are going to be having some revelations and really looking at ourselves in new ways and deep ways to see where we need healing, and that's especially strong for you today. Number 16 can be a number that really rocks your world. So there may be aspects of yourself that you don't want to consider, don't want to look at, and maybe are afraid to even touch, so you can't heal them because it's just too painful. That big, beautiful heart of yours is in need of so much healing right now. So I would ask you to treat yourself with so much gentleness. Ask your guides, your angels, to come in and bring you the healing and insight that you need. This is a spiritual guidance card for Virgo for the Leo new moon, and your card is 22, Divine Animals. Wow, a very beautiful, feminine, and a very Leo energy coming through here. And it feels as though you're going to be some of the leaders for this new moon, for the people who are actually waking up, seeing the truth in the world, seeing what's really going on. There is a connection here very strongly to the 8-8 portal, the Lionsgate portal, and I think you're going to feel this one very strongly, coming through with that very divine feet of the goddess energy on 22-4. And I feel because you're very practical in your nature, you are one of the people who can really help others to understand their spirituality in much more concrete terms. This is a spiritual guidance card for Libra for the Leo new moon. Libra, your card is number 30. There is only light. This is a very loving and reassuring message for you, Libra, if you've been experiencing worry, anxiety, depression, or really just struggling with how things are at the moment, being concerned that maybe the world's going in the wrong direction, maybe your life is going in the wrong direction. But it is time for a change now, and there is a reminder here that whichever choices you've made, you are actually going in a positive direction, even if it doesn't feel like it right now. So look out for that number 3, because that will be guiding you in your own personal transformation right now. Remember to ask your guides, your angels, to remind you of the love and the light from heaven so that you can be guided. This is a spiritual guidance card for Scorpio for the Leo new moon. Scorpio, your message is 45, let your light shine. Now, I know you guys, you're kind of mysterious and you enjoy being mysterious, but it's actually time to let others know what you know now. If you have information, knowledge about the occult, if you have already studied these things, it's time to actually share that with others. And don't be afraid of other people either. You have great depth, and your insight and psychic ability is very much needed at this time, on this very wise 45-9. And there's a reminder here that this is a very transformational time in your life. You are going to be helping to lead other people moving forwards, and so you need to be brave enough to show everybody who you truly are now. This is a spiritual guidance card for Ophiucus for the Leo new moon. And Ophiucus, your card is number 4, authentic truth. Well, one of the authentic truths is that most people have forgotten that Ophiucus even exists as a sign. So that's interesting. I see the whole matter of Ophiucus actually coming to the fore a lot more, literally the fore, coming back into concrete reality here. And I think if you align with the sign, or if you have it anywhere in your chart, you are one of the truth tellers in this world right now. You are one of the people here to bust the myths and really show people what's real and what isn't, and that is part of your divine purpose. And I want you to trust yourself, trust your intuition, even if the words that come through to you sometimes seem confusing or seem difficult to understand. They are your wisdom nonetheless. This is a spiritual guidance card for Sagittarius for the Leo new moon. And Sagittarius, your card is number 34, soul mating. This is beautiful. It can talk about soulmates, but I'm also drawn to the connection between the lower self and the higher self. So I feel there are a great deal of spiritual experiences coming through to you right now. Your soul is really yearning for more meaning in your life and more freedom as well. Your heart feels like it might have been crushed, or it might have been shut in for some while, and there is a real yearning for travel, to make a difference in the world as well. And you actually have a great deal of wisdom that you don't normally let other people know about. So it is very much time to shine your light, become one again with the higher aspect of yourself, and let your heart lead you forwards. This is a spiritual guidance card for Capricorn for the Leo new moon. And Capricorn, your card is number 20, soul writing. Wow, maybe it is time to start that blog, or tell other people about it so they can actually read some of the wonderful things you've written. It may actually be about writing a book, or it may be experimenting with automatic writing, if that's something that you've been interested in for a while. There is certainly information from the spirit realm, from your soul, from heaven, that wants to come through you at the moment, and that is a very divine challenge that the universe is setting out for you. What is the message that you can bring through from higher wisdom that will help to guide and inform humanity at this time? What wisdom can you bring to others? How can you be of service? This is a spiritual guidance card for Aquarius for the Leo new moon. Aquarius, your card is number 17, visualize. Yes, it's time to get meditating again, and visualizing the future that you want, or that you can think of, that other people can't even see yet. You are a visionary and you know that, but you can also be a light for other people, even if they don't fully understand your new ideas or concepts as yet. You are the one that can help to manifest this new, much more loving world where we have far more freedom, far more positivity. So please do use your energy wisely and focus on helping to manifest a wonderful future, both for yourself and for everybody else now. You can be that shining light for others. This is a spiritual guidance card for Pisces for the Leo new moon. Pisces, your card is number 13, Insight. Now, this is a fascinating energy. This is a very transformational time for the Pisceans among us, or those who have a lot of Pisces in their chart. Very transformational. It may be a time to actually let go of some of the aspects of the past, but with wisdom and insight, not because you're feeling upset about something, but because you realize on a very deep level that it just doesn't serve you and doesn't belong in your life, in your reality anymore. I also feel that there are a lot of messages coming through to you and much wisdom that you can actually share with other people as and when you feel ready to bring it into the concrete world on that concrete 13-4. 13 being the transformation and 4 being the concrete world, and you will bring that information through and express it to others. It's time to be the spiritual guide.